non-football stuff. Obviously, right now going through camp, you guys are football. But I've heard a little stuff from back home. So can you tell what exactly is Cumbies?
That's a gas station chain in my hometown that we go to after school in high school. So Cumberland Farms. It's a pretty good store in my hometown.
Why has it always been like a favorite here? Or why has it been a favorite for you? Not here, sorry.
It's kind of just living in a small town. One of the only things to do, go there after school. So I think that's the only reason, really.
Is it different? I mean, coming from a small town and coming in, I mean, Ann Arbor's not like a huge city, but yeah. I mean, it's probably a little bit different environment. What's that transition like when you're used to coming from a small town?
Yeah, it's a little different because living in my town, you got to drive 20 minutes to get somewhere you want to go, but in Ann Arbor, everything's here on campus for you, so you could really walk anywhere in 10 minutes. So it was a little different at first when I was a freshman coming in here, but I really love Ann Arbor as a city and a campus, so it's great to be here.
How was it a pretty quick adjustment for you?
I mean, it took a little while. Obviously, I enrolled early in the winter, so I mean, it took probably a good 6 months just to get used to everything. Obviously I missed home a lot, but just getting used to Ann Arbor and school and class and football at the same time was a little tough. So.
You miss petting Charlie?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a dog guy. Tell me a little bit about the dog. You gotta know. He's golden, right?
Yeah, golden retriever. Had him for about 12 years now. So I love him a lot. He's been in my family most of my life. So.
Going back home, I mean, because I know you have a pretty strong connection to home. I mean, what is it like, going back home and visiting your friends and, and family and things like that?
Yeah, it's great to see all my family. Obviously you miss my mom, dad, brother, and sister a lot. So I always love going back home, seeing them, just getting some quality family time with them. And it's always good to see my friends as well when they're around. So I really love going home, even though it's for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks a year.
I mean, you had options to stay closer at home, right?
Yeah.
And I know you could have played baseball as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, what went into that decision-making process when you're like, okay, I'm going to go to Michigan. It's a little bit of a distance.
Yeah.
Ann Arbor is a little bit different what I'm used to. What was that thought process, and what was it like, telling your family about the decision?
Yeah, I mean, my family supported whatever decision I made as long as I was happy there with the school and with the football program, and obviously Michigan. It was a no-brainer for me playing for Coach Harbaugh, the way he uses tight ends, and then just the school in general. It's a great university, so I thought it was just a perfect fit for me, and my family supported me all the way. So.
And again, you were very good at baseball, pitcher and catcher. You had several options. I'm interested though, because a lot of people are talking about Shea, and he gets drafted. I'm sure there's probably a couple guys on the team. Do you get a chance, do you and Shea or anybody, do you guys talk about baseball? Because I was told that you miss baseball.
Yeah, I've talked to Shea a little bit about, I think he went down to the Rangers facility a couple weeks ago, so I talked to him about that. But yeah, definitely miss baseball a little bit, but it's definitely a great pastime in the summer and whatnot. So I always watch the Red Sox whenever I got free time, but yeah, football is the life right now, so just got to stay focused on that.
Yeah, Red Sox are having a pretty good year. Yeah, with camp and everything going. Have you gotten a chance to kind of pay attention to they're on a historical run right now?
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I haven't been to any games this year. I wish I could have when I was home, but I've caught a couple on TV, so they're doing a fantastic job this year.
How much? Because a lot of dual sports, one sport will help the other. Did playing baseball help you at all as far as? I mean, obviously, pitching and catching, the quarterback-receiver connection, you understand that there's got to be communication there. Did it help you in any way with football?
I would say the hand-eye coordination definitely did. Just looking the ball in when you're hitting or catching a baseball definitely helps. Same with catching a football. But, yeah, I support playing multiple different sports, whether it's basketball, baseball, whatever, hockey. It's always great to expand your athleticism in that type of way.
Catching a fastball from a guy who throws hard or catching a ball from Joe Milton, which one's harder?
Probably Joe Milton.
Is it? Because, a lot of guys have talked about that he throws really hard. Does he throw as hard as people are saying? Or
yeah.
is this kind of propping him up a little?
I think I've seen him throw a ball about 75 yards in practice. So he can throw. He throws like a rocket. So it's really impressive.
A couple more questions for you, Sean. A lot of people are taught. I mean, not only Zach but you. I mean, this right now, tight end's been a position of emphasis here for the past few years. Both of you guys being on the Mackey watch list. I asked Zach if he felt any pressure. He said that he thought that the group thought as a whole that maybe you guys underachieved a little last year. What are your thoughts on that? And I mean, what, you know, with you and Zach, kind of the potential of the tight end group?
Yeah, I mean, we have a great room. Our goal is to be the best in the Big Ten. So we're just trying to make every play we can, you know, make that tough catch, make that big block, and really just be the most reliable group on the team. You know, if we need a first down, we're looking for the tight end. You know, if we need a big block, they're throwing us in there to do it. So, you know, that's really our goal for this year, is just to be the best we can, make all the plays, make every play we can, and just help the team win.
My final question for you, I know it's a preseason watch list, but did you ever envision yourself even being in the Mackey discussion?
No, I mean, I haven't really thought about it. You know, it was great to see Jake win it a couple of years ago. But, you know, I've just been focused on trying to, you know, be a starter here and make plays here, and then all the other awards and the watch list and stuff like that will just come secondary. So just really focusing on playing well and winning.
Appreciate your time, Sean.
Yep.
Thanks.